Missouri Headwaters State Park is a Montana state park that marks the official start of the Missouri River. It includes the three forks of the Missouri National Historic Landmark. It is located near Three Forks, Montana at an elevation of 4,045 feet. The Missouri starts at the confluence of the Jefferson River and Madison River. It is joined about 0.6 mile downstream by the Gallatin River. Lewis and Clark visited the site on July 28, 1805. Meriwether Lewis in his journal entry wrote, "Both Captain C. and myself corresponded in opinion with respect to the impropriety of calling either of these streams the Missouri, and accordingly agreed to name them after the President of the United States and the Secretaries of the Treasury and State." The Lewis and Clark decision not to call the Jefferson the Missouri has spurred debate over what is the longest river in North America, since the Missouri and Mississippi are nearly identical in length. The Missouri traditionally had been called the longest river in North America. However, 72 miles of it have been trimmed off in rechanneling its stream, mainly for the many hydroelectric power plants in the region, so that it is now sometimes referred as second to the Mississippi in terms of length. If the Jefferson were included in the Missouri length, it would technically still be considered the longest river by the USGS experts. The utmost headwaters of the Missouri are subject to debate, but both locations ultimately drain into the Jefferson. Lewis on August 12, 1805 said he visited the headwaters on Trail Creek just above Lemmy Pass on the Continental Divide in the Beaverhead Mountains at around 8,600 feet, which he described the most distant fountain of the waters of the mighty Missouri, in search of which we have spent so many toilsome days and restless nights. However, in 1888 Jacob V. Brower, who had championed turning the headwaters of the Mississippi River into a Minnesota state park, visited another site which today is believed to be the furthest point on the Missouri, now called Brower's Spring. Brower published his finding in 1896 in the Missouri, its utmost source. The site of Brower's Spring is at around 8,800 feet in the Centennial Mountains. The site is commemorated by a rock pile at the source of Hell Roaring Creek, which flows into Red Rock River and then into Clark Canyon Reservoir, where it joins the Beaverhead and the Big Hole River before ultimately hooking up with the Jefferson.